with my super. Okay, so my hair, I just washed it, so it looks super wavy. Like my hair, look. Just so you can see how wavy, like my natural wave pattern is really going 2B to 2C right now. Like the under portions do. The under portions are so flippy 2C. So the under portions are definitely 2C. I say the top is more of a 2B because I do even like when I comb it out, it just kind of combs out the waves. But this is not a hair video, but I just wanted to explain my hair for this video. And yes, I'm doing the live stream on the laptop. It's not as clear as when I do it on the phone, but my phone needs to charge. I actually should make sure my phone is charging so that it doesn't die. And you can hear my washing machine because I'm gonna always be doing my chores, and I love to do laundry, and I space it out, and I do towels, and I wash other things. Like everything has to have their own separate. Like I'm really good at doing laundry. It's one of my talents. So anyway, I'm not making a chickpea thing tonight or garbanzo bean chickpea, but I'm gonna start soaking my chickpeas so that I could make some homemade falafel in the next couple days. I definitely need to buy some tahini so I can do that. So what I'm making tonight, because I have like canned black beans. Okay, so I want to explain my take on cooking. I think a lot of people think, oh, like anybody can just prep lots of meals and take with them to go. And I want to tell you, I have a real logical reason why I don't really prep a lot of things. And if I'm out and about, like I take those squeezable things with me lately, or I try to go to CVS and buy something that's easy. Because honestly, I like to bulk cook, but I don't like to transport food back and forth. Like I hate doing that. Okay, I hate transporting food back and forth. And I hate, what else do I hate about it? It's not comfortable because, like, first off, I walk. I'm a pedestrian. Like, if you walk, I think taking lots of food back and forth with you is not practical because like, you want to cut down on how much you're carrying with you. That's just my first thing. Second off, this might not be a good explanation, but if I eat out once in a while on days that I'm working, I don't think it's a big deal because I don't drive a car and I'm not paying car insurance, okay? So for me, it's not a big deal. But for some people that it's just like, oh my gosh, like they're wasting money unless they are spending every dime on food prepping. But for me, I love to cook, but cooking for me is more like when I have a lot of time to do it. Yeah, you could meal prep, blah blah blah, do all that, but then food isn't as fun as and enjoyable anymore. And there are some weeks when I do that, but then I feel like I'm pushing myself to the brink point and back. So I'm going to maybe try again to take more food with me. But to be honest with you, I think that I would just like to have some vegan ramen noodles and some PB and J and little squeezables, like my little squeezies. They're so good. I'm not gonna dig them out, but things like that, which might not be a substantial meal, but when you're out and about, you don't really feel like you can eat a meal. That's how I feel. I feel like I need to be at home relaxing or have a day off to eat like a full meal. That's just how I feel. That's how always felt. And a lot of days, like the 3 meal a day thing, it just feels oppressive because, like, since like the last 2 decades, there were a lot of days that I didn't eat lunch because I didn't want to eat lunch. I stopped eating lunch in high school essentially because I don't know. I just stopped taking a lunch with me, and it kind of became more natural to eat later in the day. So I know there's all this emphasis on like 3 meals a day at these specific times, but I don't know. As an adult, like a lot of times lunch rolls around and you're not super hungry and you just want to eat a snacky snack thing. Or even as an adult, like the way I eat, like I eat one thing that I like. I don't need to eat like 5 different things. Like I can just eat the one thing. Like when I made that stir fried romaine lettuce, like that, I was good to go with that. Like I didn't need extra things to go with it. Like I mean, I can if I want them, but like that's just how I eat. Like some people, they need like they need varied courses with the meals, and they need extra things, or they need like a full sit downy kind of meal, and that's just not how I roll. Okay, like I eat what I want, but I don't do like a full course sit down kind of meal. I can't. I've never really been that person. Like, and I think people get kind of confused. They're like, well, why? Like, why aren't you having like this full fledged sit down kind of meal? Like, I'm like, well, I don't know. It's just not me, really. Like when I was younger, like I love to cook, but the way I cook is I make something and I make large amounts of it and I'll keep eating it. That's just how I roll, okay? Like if you want to make a several course meal and you want to have variation at every meal, I totally get that. That's not me. Like I could, like one thing I did when I was kind of broke a few years ago, like a decade ago, I made a big pan of midara, the Syrian lentils and rice, and I ate on it for days on end until the pan was gone to the bottom. Like I just ate that thing like there was no tomorrow, and that's what I made. And I remember my sister's like, lentils and rice, and I'm like, yeah, I'll make one big batch of something and I'll eat it for days on end. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And some people might not like that, but that's how I roll. I pick something that I like, and I'll make a big giant batch and I eat it breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like and these days I can afford to buy more variation of things, okay? But I'm still kind of like that. I don't need a large amount of variety in every meal. And I think some people like they want something different in every meal. Like so the way that I approach food is like I do love to cook, don't get me wrong, and I really need to go shopping. But I'm doing something right now where I'm eating down my fridge. Where, yeah, I have like look my pantry. Both pantries are fully stocked right now. I have lots of beans. I have lots of I need to get some rice. I have a lot of peppers, like sauce, like tomato sauce, things like that. That things that will last a very long time. I do need to buy, like, I still have a lot of grapefruit. I have a couple oranges, but I want to use up what's in my fridge. So yeah, it's going to look a little sparse. Like when I look in there, I can see more of it. And that's cool because I still have like lots of oatmeal because, like I have more oatmeal. I have more oatmeal down there. So I'm going to add a little bit of oatmeal to these black bean burgers because this is like my own little impromptu recipe. I don't have like a specific like like measurements. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to keep mashing on these, and I'm gonna add some of the oatmeal right now. Like I'm just doing this like kind of like if I had a fresh onion, I would add that, but I'm gonna use up my dried onions. I'm just using what I have. Like I'm really going that way. I'm just gonna add a tiny, tiny bit of oatmeal because I don't want to overpower like with oatmeal. Just adding a little bit, and then I do need to buy. My whole plan is like tomorrow. I definitely need to buy some tahini and some other things because, like I said, I have my chickpeas, which are soaking. And this is what I'm going to do before I'm gonna add some of these spices and some. Well, I'm not going to put the chocolate mint in there. No chocolate mint. I'm not putting chocolate mint in this. I'm going to add. Like I'm going to play around tonight. Like I'm just adding various things that I have. Waiting to open my coffee pot on Sunday that I just bought because I want to do like a unboxing filming type video. So I'm gonna just kind of mix the oatmeal in with these dudes, get it all mixed in, so to speak, so I can mash. I think it'll make it easier to mash. So I'm gonna add some basil after I cook it, and then I'm gonna maybe cut up a pepper. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So no. Move everybody to the side so I can microwave. Oh, you're gonna be sitting underneath the microwave. You're gonna hear the microwave in real time. So I'm microwaving this little container of black beans and some oatmeal to kind of just like I've made falafel with oatmeal before. It was okay. I wouldn't say it's standard fare, but it was okay. It wasn't bad. I'm not saying that that's like traditional falafel, but it worked, okay? It worked. And so I'm using the oatmeal this time again for my black bean burger. Oh, yes, I am. And then what I'm going to do is take one pepper. I'm going to chop them up. Finally, I have more peppers, by the way, okay? Like another can of peppers that my dad and mom, well, no, I think my dad was like, I don't eat blue cheese dressing, but I know this is him because after they dried the peppers from their garden, he put some in this one. And then, I guess, I didn't know this, but I guess this summer they grew paprika peppers because he said, he had a message for me on them. He says, chili hot paprika long. Okay, so the small ones are the chilies, and I think what he's trying to tell me is the long ones are the paprika. So yeah, he does that thing where he saves the jars and he likes to use them for things. So I mean, it's in a jar. I just don't eat blue cheese salad dressing personally, but I do love the chili pepper. So yeah, do not. Okay, I'm gonna cut this one up. Right, and I might add another one, and I'm not gonna go crazy. Just a little, not a lot. Okay. And still my wrist is having mega problems. Chop, chop, chop. It's just not feeling the best, you know? My wrist has not been feeling the best these days ever since I fell a couple weeks ago. I was hoping to feel better, but just the chopping motion. It's like everything else is feeling okay now, but it's like the pressure. It's just when I do the pressure, I feel it then. Okay, so here's my mixture of like the black beans with the oatmeal. I need to add some things to it. So we have some garlic powder. I'm gonna put some of that in. There we go. Oh, I put a lot in. That's not just some, that's a lot. Okay. And then we're gonna add these little peppers in. And gingerly put them in there. And then maybe what I'll do is I think I need to get a different fork. Maybe I misplaced my fork. Dude, I might have put them in the dishwasher. Who knows? Or I put them over there, but that's okay. I'll just get another one. It's fine. So the good thing about having cooked this was it kind of made it softer, which I know some people will be like, oh no, black bean burgers are not supposed to be soft and mushy. But you know what? If you want something that's more meaty, then you do that. I'm not making black bean burgers to make them meaty. Like, that's not my goal here. I'm making them to make them like plant-based. Like, if you want them really meaty, then yeah, do something different. But that's just not what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. I'm gonna mash them together and try and get them into like some sort of mixture of something or other. Okay. I'm going to start adding some of the other things in that I want to add. So I'm going to put in a little bit of basil. I'm going to just crush it in. It smells like basil. So this is basil from my mom's garden. And I can tell that she made this one because it's a cute little mason jar. with a cute little sticker on it, and it's brand new. Whereas my dad we used the Bob's Big Boy jar, which that's so him. This is so my mom. Like, this is adorable. So cute. I think she wants me to show how cute they are. That's why she made them so cute. So I have Rosemary. He's adorable. I have Basil. He's adorable. And I have the chocolate mint. Oh, how adorable they are. They're so cute. They are so adorable. I love them. I love them. I love them. I also have some vitamin E tablets from, I don't know. I don't think this was something I bought. Yeah, I didn't buy these because they have gelatin in them. I think I need to give them back to my sister. I think that was something she bought. I've been exploring the depths of my pantry, so I'm finding things that were pushed way to the back a few years ago. You know, they're coming. They're seeing the light of day now. I'm going to take one of the ketchup packets that I have still. I still have a few of those. I'm going to add that in. Oh, yes, I am. Put it in. And I'm just going to keep smashing my black bean mixture. Smash, 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 smash. It's a smash! It's a monster mash and a smash. I feel like maybe I should have, like, one thing I should do that would be really good, I think, but I need to really plan this out first, is to take the oatmeal and to actually, like, puree it into, like, a flour before I start these little recipe things. I need to find my onion powder because I want that too. Put you onion powder. Onion powder, where are you? I'm right here. Here's my onion powder. And lately I have been wanting to buy a chopped onion, but the reason I haven't is because this is chopped onion, and I'm like, well, I could buy a fresh onion, but I might as well just use this up. My opinion. Ooh, and it has a little bit more powder to it. So I think adding a lot of this is actually going to be good for it. So it might kind of make it more stick together. I don't know what my rationale is there, but just kind of playing around with it, and why not? Okay. And you have to incorporate it fully in, so that's going to help to get it, all gelatinous, in my opinion. And then incorporated. I think they need some fat. That's one thing that I feel like could help it a little bit. So a little bit of olive oil. Yeah. Why not? Help it along. Maybe I'll kind of inspire all. I don't know. I hope it doesn't make it more runny, but if it does, yeah. There was a lot of olive oil I put in there, but that's okay. What is this? I don't know what that is, but is that? Oh, it's one of the thyme leaves that reconstituted itself. Basil leaves it like the liquid kind of made it rehydrate. Interesting. This actually smells really good. Let me just take a little bite. That's okay. It's not bad. It doesn't taste bad to me. Okay. I want to keep like kind of trying to make it more mixture-y though. More. I'm gonna take another bite just to see. Oh, it's not bad. Very much. It has a nice spicy kick to it. I like that. Okay, I really like that actually. Keep kind of trying to mash it down a bit more. I mean, I don't know how much more I can mash it down. No, I think I can do more for sure. And if you still see beans, like maybe you haven't mashed it enough, Julie. Okay. So I'm really gonna have to clean my air fryer when I'm done with this because I made something today in it with potatoes. So all right. So this is what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be messy, guys. It's gonna be really messy, but the air fryer is getting a bath when it's done. Oh, that feels kind of goopy. That's okay. What we do for recipes is fun. Like I love food, but some textures just I'm like, feels interesting on my fingers. Oh yes. Okay. Give that one kind of a little bit more. Oh, it just feels weird, you know? Like you feel weird. Oh, not drop. Yeah, the inside of the air fryer is getting a bath tonight because I've decided it has a non-stick surface, but with this one, my plan to keep it clean is you just have to clean it like at least once a day. Definitely you need to clean your air fryer at least once a day. Oh, yeah, it sticks to your little fingers if you're not cautious, you know? Okay. I'm gonna rinse my hands. It really. Yeah, I'm loving the air fryer. Like, if you've seen my unboxing, you're gonna see how much I love my air fryer. And I talked with my mom today. Like, she said that she thought, we talked about this. That she thought that the potatoes didn't do a very good job in the air fryer. And I said, well, what you need to do, and those potatoes I made, if you saw my short, they turned out really well. So I microwaved them for 14 minutes, or you could boil them, and then you put them in the air fryer to crisp up. And I probably left them in a little bit too long, but they were almost like a hash brown. They were like not a hash brown, but like hashed potatoes. Like they were a little crispy, I would say. But yeah, it turned out pretty good. So I'm gonna get a little cloth to wipe off the side of the air fryer because some of the black beans started got on it. Clean as you go, guys. I'm just telling you. If you clean as you go, then it's not overwhelming later. This is why I'm waiting until Sunday to box my coffee maker because I want to make a video. Well, it won't go up that day. I have a lot of content actually that I have in the works that are videos that I want to edit because I know a lot of people really love the edited video. So I'm trying to do a little bit of both. I'm trying to do edited video and live stream. So you have a little bit of both, you know? So I turned on my air fryer. I'm going to kind of give him space. Move these two guys aside. So let's get you all wiped up. Okay, for air fryer. Let me make sure I got him pushed all the way in. And then I want to get another cloth to just wipe them off because I feel like there's some residue on the air fryer. Let's keep them nice and tidy. Keep them looking beautiful and pretty. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Let me make sure I completely dry them off. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this completely, but I'm going to push. Okay, I'm going to go down to settings. I think I'm going to do air fry, and we're going to do 400, and we're going to start. It says 20 minutes, okay? I'm not sure if I'm going to keep him running for 20 minutes or not, but he's going to go, I would say, maybe 10. Well, I'm going to check in at the 10-minute mark just to kind of have an eye on it. But anyway, I probably might like post a little short because the way I've been doing these cooking live streams is I show you how I cook it. And if it's something that doesn't cook up really fast, I post the result later as a short. That's kind of been my methodology for this channel right now. Anyway, I had wanted to get to an art project, but that didn't happen over the last couple days. Like, I don't know. I tried, but I ended up doing other stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. We'll see you later, or I'll see you later. I'm not plural. I'm singular, me.